Back on the offensive. Russian paramilitary fighters and Malian forces are in central Mali, in Nyoro. This latest operation comes after al-Qaeda fighters killed dozens of villagers in central Mali on Wednesday. Bamako's allies are trying to project strength by pounding Tuareg separatists in al-Qaeda locations with drone and airstrikes. It comes after April's humiliating defeat when Russian fighters were filmed surrendering their weapons in Kidal. But the deeper question remains: can the Russian force alone contain an insurgency spreading throughout Mali? Not according to Sergei Eledinov, a former Russian army officer who worked in Mali as an advisor to Russian security firms. He says force alone will not bring peace.
The strategy of the Malian forces and their Russian allies of only using force is a failure. It doesn't work. There needs to be a balance between using force and negotiations. You can always negotiate.
Tuareg separatists in Kidal say members of the Imrad forces have now switched sides. The tribe were fighting alongside Malian forces.
Those who joined us are originally Azawadians. They had gone astray and have now returned from it. Their defection is a loss for the Malian army, which cannot operate in this land without Azawadian elements.
Trucks coming from Morocco loaded with food have been set alight by al-Qaeda fighters trying to choke supply routes to the capital Bamako, home to 3 million Malians.
We are holding a siege of Bamako and we will continue the siege of both Bamako and Kati. The only exception we will make is for sick people coming to Bamako for treatment. We will allow them to enter, provided they do not support the Malian army.
The UN warns of an impending humanitarian crisis. Mali's foreign minister says the door for dialogue with armed groups is now closed. The question is how much of the country the state still controls.
The regime has not fallen. The Russians have succeeded in maintaining the power in place, keeping control of strategic areas like the airport, key strategic sites. But when it comes to actually tackling the armed groups, that's where they are struggling, and for now, failing.
Russian paramilitary fighters here are being celebrated as liberators. The foreign forces appear to be doing what Malian forces are meant to do. And so, Mali's war with armed groups is turning into Russia's war in Africa, in a conflict that appears to have no end in sight. Nicholas Hawk, Al Jazeera.